Hello, and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today we are looking at the TEKS tool number line. We are working with fractions with a problem related to TEKS 4.3D, and we will solve it in 5 minutes or less. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we have a model here, and it represents, looks like we've got 8 shaded pieces out of 12. We need to find fractions that are less than 8/12, two of them. So let's first model this with a number line, and then we can look to see how we can do it algorithmically. So I want to draw 8/12 on a number line. I want to be very careful with how I draw this 8/12, because what I want to do is I want to stack all my other number lines underneath it. All right, so I'm going to go from 0 to 1, and I'm going to first cut it in half. Right, then I'm going to cut each half in half. That's going to give me fourths. Then I'm going to take each of my fourths, and I'm going to cut that into 3 equal pieces, because 4 times 3 makes 12, and that's going to give me my twelfths. And this is going to get me kind of a nice approximation of my twelfths. So this is 6, 7, 8. Here's my 8/12ths right here. All right, so that's my benchmark. I need to find two fractions that are less than that. So let's draw 3/4. And you'll notice I was kind of trying to make my halves and my fourths kind of big. The reason I wanted to do that was because I could use those as a visual guide. Because if I'm looking for 3/4, there's my half, 1/4, 3/4. So I've got my 3/4 right here. And as you can tell, that's not going to be it. That's too large. Let's try 2/3. All right, so I'm going to make this once again. Go from 0 to 1. Now my 2/3, you need to just kind of eyeball it. And it's going to go underneath actually this point right here and this point right here. Those are actually thirds. So here's my 2/3. If you did it right, you're going to notice it's really close, or actually it's kind of equal to that 8/12. 8/12 is equal to 2/3. So it's not the first two. Let's look at 3/5. Now fifths are hard. We do just have to kind of eyeball that. It's not something that you can cut in half or anything like that. So we just need to try to cut it into 5 equal pieces, right? So what we're going to do here is we're just going to kind of put it like this, and then we're going to put it like this, and like this, and then like this. All right, so that's going to be close enough. We can check this with an equation later. Um, that's looking like this might work. I'm thinking that 3/5 might work, because 1/2 should be fairly easy, because we've got this benchmark that we could use here. And it's just that 1/2 right here that we've been using. So you'll notice that 1/2 definitely looks like that's going to work. So it looks like my 3/5 and my 1/2 are both going to work. Let's check our 10/12ths. Well, I've already got my twelfths up here, and I'm just going to mark this 10/12ths. And you can see that's going to be too large. So I'm thinking these two. So how can we verify? Well, we can verify by finding equivalent fractions. So let's look at my 1/2. That's going to be easy. If we take my 1/2 and we get it into twelfths, that means we're going to have to multiply by sixes. So 6/12ths is less than 8/12ths. On the fifths, we're going to need to find a common denominator. And so easiest thing to do is just to multiply each of these fractions by the other denominator. So let's multiply the twelfths by fives. It's going to be 40 over 60. And let's multiply the fifths by 12. That's going to be 36 over 60. And as you can see, my 3/5, right, that 36 over 60 is going to be less than my 40 over 60. And so we have these two fractions. We've got this 1/2. We've got this 3/5 that we saw right here. We used both a number line and we did it algorithmically. So what we would want to say would be that 3/5 is less than 8/12ths. And then we would also want to say 1/2 is less than 8/12ths.